How to Look Sexy Naked Video 4, Take 3. And that's because I don't like to do editing. So I'd rather just get it perfect on the first try, or the fourth try, or the third try. Anyway, so this is an implementation, a rule, or a step that you're going to implement. And I want you to implement this one for at least a week before you move on to the next one. It's going to take possibly a week to even get to where you're living by this rule. And this rule is stop eating anything that comes in bags or boxes. That will cut out the majority of the processed food that you will encounter. Start using discretion with canned foods. The enchilada sauce we had the other night on our protein-packed chicken enchiladas had red food coloring in it. Yeah, I was pretty astounded that they felt the need to dump red dye in our enchilada sauce instead of just making it taste good. So yeah, canned foods, look at that. But canned foods, I mean, tuna comes in cans. Mushrooms that you can put in your scrambled egg, you saute and put in your scrambled eggs, or saute on the side of your steak, though I would do fresh mushrooms for that. Come in a can. You can buy, pot roast, chicken, all kinds of good crap in a can. So feel free to keep eating canned stuff, but look at the ingredients. Now, my first experience with doing this was when I was 30 years old and my wife was 24, and our first daughter was very young, a month or two. She started having blood in her diapers, and a little bit of blood in a diaper when you're not a nurse or you're not a paramedic, or, you haven't seen a lot of blood, looks terrifying. This little child is filling this diaper with blood. Yeah, we went to the pediatrician. He said it's a milk protein allergy, because that's what it typically is. And we cut all milk protein out of our diet. I followed the same diet as my wife did, and I did most of the cooking because our daughter had such pain in her stomach. She wanted to breastfeed every 2 hours or 2.5 hours, because we think the milk made her stomach feel a little better. So, I mean, through the night, my wife would be getting up every 2.5 hours. And so I let her sleep all day. I took care of everything else. And so we cut out the milk protein, kept happening. We saw a pediatric gastroenterologist at Phoenix Children's Hospital. He said, soy protein, cut all soy protein out of your diet. And just cutting soy protein out of your diet means you pretty much don't get to eat anything that comes in boxes or bags, and a lot of things that come in cans. Go to Gemini, ChatGPT, Grok, whoever you use. You can get this done with the free version, and type in other names for soy protein. And you'll see there are like 20 different names that are commonly used for soy protein. Just cutting the soy protein out of our diet and all the things that we had to cut out by virtue of that made a noticeable difference in our physique. Like, we got leaner and our skin looked healthier. So yeah, this is the step that's going to make a visual difference. The other ones will too, but if you just do this, you'll notice a difference and you'll feel better. And if you can afford to just go all organic at this stage, great. If you can't, just cutting out the processed foods will make you feel better and make you look better. Just as a final thing, there are some things that come in bags that you may still continue to eat. Maybe for a week you continue to have some bread. You're not ready to just cut out all grains and stuff like that. Or the oats that we feed to our 13-year-old nonverbal son are made by a company called Farmers We Know. They come in a bag, and we use those oats because they are glyphosate free. They've been tested by other companies too, and third-party testing says glyphosate free. And our disabled son, he doesn't know how to chew food, so it's oats and scrambled eggs and all kinds of things that pizza doesn't blend well. I can tell you that. If you're ever faced with that, break your jaw, get it wired shut. Don't blend your pizza. Peace.